What is going on, folks? It is KspadeTheProspect, man. I am YouTube's best kept secret. I gotta hold that best out so y'all know I feel that shit. I am the best kept secret of YouTube. I'm also the leader of the wolf pack, man. I'm back with more Pro-Am gameplay. Xbox One, TMM. Did y'all see that starting five though? Because that's not the starting five you guys are accustomed to seeing. I kind of want to explain that. I want to talk a little bit about this patch. I want to talk a little bit about this tryout. And I want to talk a little bit about Canadian Raptor. I'm all over the place. Y'all already know that. But if you're new here and you don't know, I got a legitimate excuse. I really am ADD, fam. Like, for real. So just bear with me. For starters, man, let me give a shout out to this team. Introduce my teammates. I should warn you guys, I don't call anybody by their gamer tag. Like, I'm gonna find a way to shorten your name, bro. I'm not finna say, especially you got like some XXX Street Fighter 5. Ain't nobody saying all that shit, fam. Ain't nobody saying all that. Like, your name will be Fighter. That's just how I do it, right? So with that being said, man, shout out to the point guard today. His name, that's my little bro, that's Cook. Now, most of you guys probably know him. He is really good at Madden. He's a Madden guy, but he plays more than Madden, and he's nice at Pro-Am too, but I think he's more known at Madden. And this isn't our first time running together. We ran together some in 2K16, and we kind of clicked. Like, me and Cook, we met a few times, and we just kind of clicked. That's my little bro. Like, to me, that's my little bro. So anyway, he's at the 1. I'm at the 2. We got G at the 3. Y'all know G. He's a YouTuber as well. Y'all know about him. I'm going to link both of these dudes' channels in the description, by the way. We got Rap at the 4, and we got Philly at the 5, who just pulled that free throw line midi like it was nothing. Now, Philly is my tryout. I wanted to reach out to some, I already told y'all how I'm going to do this, right? I'm going to invite a dude to the crew, run a couple of games with him, and then I'm going to move on and invite somebody else to the crew, run some games with them, and then after I've done this for a while, better believe I'm over here making note for who I like, you know, the way they played, the way they fit in with the crew, did they mesh with us, did they have a sense of humor, was they all uptight, could they play at the times that benefit us, you know, were we playing and they was having to be super quiet because they got like a 6-year-old little brother that share a room with them and they don't want to wake the little brother up. All this stuff matters to me, it matters. So anyway, this isn't the best game to evaluate what Philly can do, because at the launch of this game, wait, hold on one second, hold up, Rainmaker, bitch, Irish Spring Green on my shot meter, man, hashtag soap. But anyway, at the launch of this game, I don't know what happened with G Xbox, but like his app closed. That's what he was saying, like, man, it didn't even kick me to the title screen. Fam, I'm not even in the game no more. I'm back on the dashboard. So that put us in a situation where we're playing 4-on-5. So that means that we, one, can't really run the defense. Y'all know we run a 2-3 zone defense. We can't run the defense we want to run. And even having that rogue CPU player, it kind of messes up the offense just a tad bit, which was kind of good because it allowed us to just go freelance, which me and Rap love to do from time to time, and it allowed us to run what I call the Rap technique. Now, I know somebody probably call it something different, crisscrossing, I don't care what you want to call it. Basically, you got a ball handler, you got a couple of other guys that's replacing spots is what G call it, where we wrap around one another. And a well-timed pass and a good sharpshooter, you got yourself a bucket. So speaking of good sharpshooters, let's talk about T. Roger. T, I ain't trying to throw you under the bus, bruh, but T came to one of my videos and said, man, Spade, I don't think Rap that nice, man. Like, there ain't no shade to Rap, but he's not that nice. And I think Rap was lurking in the comment section. I think he read this shit, and this man came to this game motivated, fam. Like, he came out here with something to prove, and it didn't hurt that his matchup was going at him. Look at me right there. See, I was expecting us to pass that dude off. The best defense for the Rap technique is not to fight through the Rap. It is to pass them off. But this lineup, we still don't really have the chemistry. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of new faces out here. And even though me and Cook has run together before, it's been, you know, it's been a whole cycle of this game since we ran together. So this is our first run of the, I take that back. This is our second run of the night because we made some dudes quit in that first game. I couldn't even cap that. Them boys got the hell up out of there in the second quarter. But anyway, the chemistry is still something that we learning as we go. All right. So let's talk about Philly for a quick minute, man. Philly is one of those players that I think after this brief run we had right here, I think I'm going to like the dude. Like, I think he's a little bit older, so he kind of meshed with me and my jokes that might go over the head of some of the young folks. But I think he's savvy, and I don't know. You got to give him a few games to make sure they ain't just showing you a front. But what I've seen so far, I think he's tremendously unselfish. Like, crazy unselfish. And I like unselfish people, man, because your boy like to get his shots in. I like to get my damn shots, so I can't surround myself with a bunch of me's. It just ain't enough basketball for all of us, right? So So as you can see, man, the game was fun. It was like, and during the game, I actually used this analogy. I said, man, this shit was like a shootout at the OK Corral. Like, these guys was coming back, they was banging at us, we was banging back. Like a big ass gang fight, but like on the basketball court. When nobody really dying out here. It was all right. So, man, I want to talk about the patch. I don't know if you guys know, the patch, of course, hit the PlayStation 4 first. Xbox just got it the other day. And basically what that patch did was remove the skill-based matchmaking. And you might think that's a bad thing, but I'm going to give you some contrast and I'm going to let you form your own opinion. But the skill-based matchmaking wasn't that big a deal for me, but that's because my team has pretty much been Elite 3 and Elite 4 the whole time. Every time we get to Elite 4, we'll play a couple of games, we'll take a dumbass loss, and we'll fall back to E3, which probably tells me that's probably where we belong anyway. I don't have no problem admitting that, right? But if you're an E5 or an E16, for one, the issue was you was primarily playing the same competition over and over and over and over, and if that ain't bad enough, at some point it got where those guys just flat out couldn't find games. They was just searching and searching and searching, right? So they needed to do something to fix it. But in fixing it, they did something I think is good and something that might be a little bad too. So let me explain. Now you kind of playing anybody, fam. You can be an E5 and play a pro team. Now that's kind of how it was last year in 2K16. You just didn't know it because nobody had elite status. It wasn't different tiers, on your skills. It was just your record. You look over and saw a team with a bad record, you just say, okay, we got a team with a bad record. You didn't know if they was pro or Elite 1 or none of that shit didn't matter. You just played. So I kind of like that that's back. On the flip side, and this ain't even got nothing to do with them. This really got something to do with us, my team. Now we play down to the competition, fam. Like, you can give us a team who amateur, and they can come out there and take a bunch of dumbass shots. You know what we'll do? Come out here and take a bunch of dumbass shots with them. I don't know why, but we do. And sometimes, we'll fight through and we'll find a way to get the win most of the time. I got to make sure I say most of the time, because we have taken some L's that I'm embarrassed about. Where we just out here slamming it up, just rolling around in the mud with the pigs, and we fuck around and get dirty too. So yeah, we have had those moments. But for the most part, man, when it's clutch time or when it's time to turn up, we turn up. But I be so upset, that's just me being old. I'm like, why we can't just put this team away? Let's just hang 100 on them and get them up out of here. We always have some moment where we goofing off. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of play-by-play commentary in this game right here. I definitely enjoyed the break from the norm. So I kind of want to jump back to T. Roger. T was saying, and he wasn't hating. Before y'all come through and attack him, he wasn't hating. He was just offering his opinion, which I encourage my viewers to do. But he was like, rap ain't bad. I just, I don't think he's all that. But I want to remind you that the offense we run, we made a pact at the beginning of this year that we put winning over anything. So if it take me and Rap being glued to a certain spot on the floor and standing there, that's what we doing. But please don't get it twisted, bruh. The reason why this man made the team, the reason why Rap got added to the team is because this dude can get buckets. Like everybody on our team, I promise you, and this ain't me just hyping it, everybody on my team can flat out get buckets if they need to. If we go back to 2K6, and I'm saying 2K16 because to me it played different. 2K17 is real point guard necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like, and make sure y'all hear me right. You don't have to have this to win. I want to make sure I get that point across. But you look at the majority of the top teams, they got a dominant point guard who can score at will. And that don't mean that he got to come out and score 50 points a game. What it means is he can score 50 points a game. So what'll happen is the threat of him going off, it breaks the defense, and that's how he creates for his teammates. But it wasn't that way in 16. 16, you could have, you could have a small forward or a two guard, which is cold as hell. If you wanted to, you could come down and get that man to rock every possession. But the archetypes have kind of changed things here. Like with my sharpshooter, I feel so limited. Y'all see how many times I blow layups with a full damn meter that won't turn green, bruh. For a minute, I was in this joint like Xbox record that, and I was saving them shits. I had an archive of me blowing layups with a full bar. I ain't talking about I timed it wrong, fam. I'm talking about the bar is full, and it just decided not to turn green because I'm a sharpshooter. Just prejudice against sharpshooters, So things change, and I feel like, I don't want to talk too much shit, but I feel like playmakers and point forwards, I feel like they the cheese this year. And I use that word loosely. Y'all not cheesy, But I'm saying I think those are the best archetypes. I think they can do the most. So that's what you see excel the most. Like, let's keep it a buck. So anyway, that's that. I kind of been all over the place. Fourth quarter action, man. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of play-by-play commentary before we get up out of this, guy. I want y'all to let me know how y'all feel about me doing all this rant. Like, don't just kill me. Don't just come out here and just break my whole damn heart. But y'all can keep it a bean with me a little bit. Just don't be too mean. But if you be like, Spade, bruh, just shut up sometime, man. And I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I'm still gonna do what I wanna do. I just wanna hear what you would like for me to do if I gave a damn about what you know what I'm saying? Anyway, here we go, man. Fourth quarter action, man. This team made a run. Like, we took off, and then they made a run, and they was definitely scoring the ball pretty efficiently. Like, I gotta give it to them. These dudes were shooting. Now, I do wanna state the obvious. If G is in this game, we got a completely different game. And also, with us doing a lot of freelance stuff, sometimes you're gonna see us running to the same spot. Me and Rap just ran to the same spot right there. Look at me trying to get that highlight euro. Couldn't get it to go, but you know what? Bang! I'd rather have the 3 any damn way. I'd rather have the 3. This whole night I kept trying to do highlight plays, euros and floaters and reverse layups, and just trying to make, some flashy plays. And 2K was like, no, you are a sharp shooter. Go outside the perimeter and shoot a 3. That's all we want you to do, fam. That is it. So, I made a lot of, I had a bunch of moments where the party was just cracking up because I was trying so hard to sauce somebody up with this sharpshooter, and 2K wasn't having it. But anyway, last 2 minutes of the game, man, you see us still just doing what we do. We running around, we creating for ourselves, and every once in a while, this is fun. Now, I don't want this to be what we do night in and night out. Every once in a while, I want to play that tough competition that forces us to run sets, and get into a set that makes us successful. But every once in a while, throw me one of these. That last shot that Rap put up, Rap actually called for it. Rap was like, yo, I'm 3 points away from 40. I need some screens. Throw me the rock. Let me get this 40 piece right quick. And of course, we was like, let's get it. So, hey, man, if you out there saying you don't know if Rap that dude, man, this gameplay right here should have you scratching your head. Not only did he score 40, he scored 40 on damn near 90% shooting from the field. So, super efficient game from him. Hope you guys enjoyed it, bruh. You did do me a favor, drop that like. If you haven't already done so, hit subscribe, and I'm out the next time, y'all. Peace.